Good morning, students. Today, hypergeometric distribution exercise problems we are going to solve. Look at here, question number 99. In the previous class, basic problems I have completed already. Now, these are the 5-mark questions from exercise. Look at there, question number 99. There are 20 fruits in a basket, out of which 8 are mangoes and rest are oranges. A girl picks 5 fruits at random from the basket. Find the probability that she gets 3 mangoes. Generally, hypergeometric distribution has to be followed by the 4 conditions. In the previous class, we have discussed all the 4 conditions. Right? This we shall have a look once. All the 4 conditions. Look at here. Conditions characterize the hypergeometric. Result of each draw can be classified into one of the 2 categories. Now, look at this question. What are the 2 categories here? Mangoes, oranges. So, one of the 2 category, find the probability that she gets 3 mangoes. So, out of 2 categories, one category we are pointing out. I mean, mangoes we are taking. We are least bothered about oranges. Second one. The probability of success changes on each draw. So whenever you pick, the probability keeps on changing it. That is a second one. Successive draws are dependent as they are made without replacement. And the fourth point is the draw is repeated for a fixed number of times from a finite population. Now look at here. In this question, this is very apt example for hypergeometric distribution. Now, given that 20 fruits, so that is a total number of fruits in a basket, 20. So a plus b is 20. Now question is asked about finding out 3 mangoes when 5 fruits are randomly picked. So number of mangoes in a basket, that is what we need to find out. About mangoes we need to calculate. Now here 20 fruits, 8 are mangoes. What does it mean? Remaining 12 are oranges. Question is asked about mangoes. So this 8 about mangoes should be taken as one of the parameter of hypergeometric distribution. So 8 will be taken as A, the first parameter, positive characteristic, and B, remaining rest of the oranges. So B is 12 because total number of fruits are 20 in a basket. In that 8 are mangoes means 12 are oranges. 5 fruits are randomly picked from 20. That is the reason that would be the exhaustive case. 20 in the 20 fruits in a basket, 5 are picked. So 20C5. They are asking at least getting 3 mangoes. So apply the PMF. ACX BCN minus X by A plus B it is. A plus B C N. So A is given 8, B is 12, N is 5. Therefore X follows hypergeometric A, B and N. X equals to 3. 3 mangoes we need to find out. So in place of small x, substitute 3. Here, look at here. In place of x, you substitute 3. After solving, you will be getting this answer, 0.2383. Very simple problem. Just we need to identify first what are the 2 characteristics or else categories or qualitative characteristic, anything we can call. In that, what exactly they are asking, which characteristic they are asking. Based on that we have to decide A and B. Always remember this. These 3 parameters are most essential. N always will be given 5. 5 selected. N will be given random selection. A and B are the parameters according to the characteristic or else categories which we have given in the question. Mangoes and oranges. In that mangoes they have asked. So mangoes A we have taken as 8. And oranges we have taken as 12, and the total number of fruits in a basket is 20. Substitute, write the PMF form. PMF carries 1 mark, students. With range, always should be written. X equals to 0, 1, 2 and so on. Minimum of A, comma N is the range. A is 8, N is 5, which is minimum of 8 and 5, 5. So range should be taken as X equals to 0, 1 up to 5. This will be the range. Look at here, exactly 3 mangoes. P of x equals to 3. Substitute in place of a, b, a, b, x and n. You will be getting the probability, this one. So this is the question. Very simple question, students. Clear? Right. This will go to the next question. Now look at this question. A student preparing for an examination studies only 20 out of 25 sections. A student preparing for an examination studies only 20 out of 25 sections prescribed. If the teacher selects 10 sections at random, what is the probability that the student will have studied 9 of those sections? So total number of sections we have 25. So given a plus b equals to 25 sections. Next, let x be the number of sections studied by a student. Here there are two categories. Out of 25 sections, studied how many, not studied how many. We have to bifurcate. Even question is asked about studied cases. Right? So question is asked about studied case. That's why A is taken as studied 20. B is taken as 5, not studied. A plus B is total 25. Therefore A, B and N randomly selected 10 sections. Therefore A, B, N follows hypergeometric distribution. So this is the PMF. P of x equals to ACX, BCN minus x, A plus BC, N. Substitute A, B and N along with x because x is asked 9 studied. So x equals to 9. Substitute, you will be getting the answer, this one, 0.2569. Concept is very simple, guys. Only the thing is you need to observe A, B and N. That's it. And what is the probability asked? Look at the next one. See, this is the question. So this is the previous question, guys. Question number 99. This is a solution. And left side of your this thing page, I have given you the homework problems. Example 33, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39 from page number 178 to 181 and exercise questions 101 and 102. Please solve these questions at home. Just now I have completed this question. See, preparing about sections and how many he has studied and how many he has not studied. Studied, question is asked about studied, therefore studied one should be taken as A. So 20 studied, so A is 20. Not studied cases are 5. So this is the problem. Now look at this last one. A pond has 30 fishes, among which 10 are marked fishes, marked ones. 4 fishes are caught from the pond randomly. Find the probability that 2 of them are marked ones and also find mean and variance of marked fishes. So question is very clear. Example 36. A pond has 30 fishes. So total number of fishes are 30. In that 10 are marked ones. So out of 30, 10 are marked ones and remaining 20 are non-marked ones. Now we have to decide which is A and which is B. In this 30, N is selected. How many fishes are selected? 4. So N equals to 4. Now decide A and B. Question is asked about marked ones. Therefore marked ones will become A. This one non-marked ones becomes B. This is how we need to find out the question. Same A, B and N. X, let number of marked fishes in a sample of 4 fishes. Write the PMF with range. It is very much essential. Substitute in the PMF form. You will be getting the answer 0.312. Look at this question. Solve by your own. How many problems you are going to solve? No, that much perfect you will become. Now mean. We know the formula mean. NA by A plus B. Substitute N, A and B. Variance. That is also formula. In variance I said you very clearly, guys. Where n begins, there at the end, n should be taken. Remember this logic. Substitute all the terms, you'll be getting the solution. So I hope I'm clear about hypergeometric, and that's the end of hypergeometric distribution. Very small concept, hypergeometric. Look at this. These are the homework questions. Please make a note. Okay. So by next class, normal distribution I am going to begin. Hopefully normal distribution, generally it takes more time to explain, because theory part is very much important in normal distribution. In your final examination, most probably from the normal distribution, there is a chance of asking 1 mark, 2 mark as well as 5 mark questions more in number. Okay, so maximum questions out of entire theoretical distribution from the normal distribution, you may be getting little extra questions, extra marks from normal distribution. And very important concept that will help you even in the further concept, statistical inference. So normal distribution thoroughly you need to observe. So till hypergeometric we have completed all the discrete cases. Now in the coming days I am going to begin continuous cases. So carefully students, continuous cases, once the normal distribution is started, you need to concentrate more and more, because normal distribution is slight different than the other distribution. At the same time, it is very important concept for further mathematical calculations in other chapters. So remember. So I hope hypergeometric is clear. Still, if you have any doubts, so in the college we are there to clarify all your doubts, and once again we are going to discuss all these concepts on board. You need not worry about it. Stay home, stay safe. Please take care of your health. At the same time, balance your studies also. I hope everybody is safe. So this is Charan sir signing off. Thank you.